This is Philippine Navy. The Philippine Navy is the naval warfare service branch of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Philippine Navy has two major types of command: the Philippine Fleet and the Philippine Marines. In this episode, we will talk about Philippine Fleet, on its organizational command, its role and its assets. So, buckle up and let's start. Philippine Fleet is known as a home of the sailors and fighting ships. The Philippine Fleet's mission is to prepare and operate assigned forces for naval operations in order to support the PN accomplish its mission. Its general objectives are to optimize operational readiness and combat effectiveness of equipment and personnel and effectively manage available resources through efficient internal administration. The specific functions of the fleet are to provide assets that will conduct continuous naval patrol, sea control and amphibious operations in order to defend the sovereignty of the country, its territorial waters and EEZ from foreign aggression, intrusion and exploitation. To employ assets to assist in the conduct of disaster response, particularly maritime search and rescue and patrol, sea lift and other type of operations as directed. To assist in the conduct of national security operations and ensure safety and security of coastal areas. The Philippine Navy has only one fleet, the Philippine Fleet. The terms Philippine Navy and Philippine Fleet are therefore interchangeable. As a type command, the fleet has four major units: the Ready Force, Service Force, Patrol Force, and Assault Craft Force. As the primary naval warfare branch of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Navy uses its old and modern assets on its inventory in order to fulfill its mandates. This is a list of major equipment of the Philippine Navy, Philippine Fleet current assets. Tarlac-class landing platform dock. The biggest ships and current the Philippine Navy's foremost amphibious warfare platform and its first major brand-new ship acquisition since the 1990s. The ships can carry up a Philippine Marine Battalion landing team with up to 500 fully armed Marines and their vehicles and equipment, and carries two small landing craft utilities with it. It has a helicopter deck capable of accommodating two 12-ton helicopters, as well as a hangar for one helicopter. The ships are expected to be installed with additional weapons and improved sensor systems. There are two ships in this class: the BRP Tarlac, LD 601 and BRP Davao del Sur, LD 602. Jose Rizal class frigate, brand new frigates made by South Korea's Hyundai Heavy Industries based on the shipbuilder's HDF 2600 design, acquired under the Horizon 1 phase of the revised AFP modernization program. The first ship BRP Jose Rizal was delivered in May 2020, while the BRP Antonio Luna was delivered in October 2020. The first purpose-built frigate of the service. Also, one of the Navy's primary warships able to conduct multi-role operations such as coastal patrol and anti-submarine warfare. The two ships of the class will become the most modern surface combatants of the Philippine Navy acquired to date. However, due to budgetary constraints set during initial stages of the acquisition project, the initial two ships of the class come fitted for but not with several subsystems, including a close-in weapon system, a vertical launching system, and a towed array sonar system, as well as several electronic subsystems. These systems are planned to be acquired and installed at a later unspecified date. Pohang-class corvette Korean-designed general-purpose corvettes made originally for the Republic of Korea Navy, which were then transferred to several friendly countries including the Philippines. Designed for coastal defense and anti-submarine operations, being utilized by the Philippine Navy for anti-submarine warfare training in preparation for transition to the new frigates being built in South Korea for the Philippine Navy. More units are expected to be requested for transfer, as the ROKN retires several more. Del Pilar-class offshore patrol vessel, formerly U.S. Coast Guard cutters of the Hamilton class, granted to the Philippine Navy as part of U.S. Military Assistance Program. The ship is BRP Gregorio del Pilar, BRP Ramon Alcaraz, BRP Andres Bonifacio. Currently, the 3 ships of the class are being used to train the organization on modern warship operations in preparation for future new assets being acquired under the revised AFP modernization program. The class will undergo sensor upgrades, with the U.S. government providing SeeBeas and SPS-77C Giraffe AMB-3D air, surface search radars, FLIR systems SEAFLIR 230 electro-optical, infrared system, and base systems Mark 38 Mod. .225mm gun systems under FMS and FMF programs. A separate upgrade program funded by the Philippine Navy will see the introduction of a new combat management system, electronic support measures, and hull-mounted sonar. Jacinto-class offshore patrol vessel, former Peacock-class patrol vessel of the Royal Navy's Hong Kong Squadron until they were sold to the Philippines in 1997. 3 ships on this class, BRP Antonio Ricarte, BRP Apolinario Mabina, BRP Emilio Jacinto. The ships underwent several phases of upgrades undertaken by the Philippine Navy, with the first one completed in 2005 replacing the old radar and navigation systems. The second upgrade involved the improvements on its marine engineering systems, and a third upgrade included the improvement of combat systems. Cyclone-class littoral patrol vessel. The Cyclone class are actually U.S. Navy inshore patrol ships currently being used by the United States Naval Special Warfare Command for low-intensity conflict environment. The Philippine Navy's ship is actually the lead ship. BRP General Mariano Alvarez is the lone ship in this class. In today's modern world, modern treats needs a modern armed force. Philippine Navy never stopped in establishing modern credible force to deter any intrusion to sovereignty. In line to Philippine Navy's strategic sail plan are the modern equipments to be acquired like offshore patrol vessels, fast attack interdiction crafts, shore-based anti-ship missile system, and submarines.